Yo, Ryan, what's going on, my brother, man? I had to call you real quick because the last time you was on my show, you said something. You said you had a new program coming out, and then me and you was on the phone. I said, bro, I need you to jump on the show with me real quick. We'll do just a quick announcement because I think this is something that my people, all people, need to hear directly from the president's mouth when it comes to tech. And you all know me who's watching this. I'm very big in making sure that I set you up with opportunities to get you more income coming into your home so your shovel is bigger. The bigger your shovel, then the more you can attack your debt, the more you can build wealth, the more you can set your kids up for generational wealth. And listen, the more you can do things that you honestly desire. And so when I jumped on the phone with Ryan and his team to learn about this new program, I told them, and what's up, Beth? That's my sister over there, Bethel. I said, Ryan, I need you to jump on. So Ryan, real quick, what exactly does Bethel Tech have coming out soon that my people can get involved with that I believe is just a great opportunity?
Yeah, well, first of all, let me say we just love working with you, AO, and your tribe is the best.
Yeah.
And, when we had the last conversation, we had Renika on. I mean, that was life-changing for so many people. And just to see, her journey going through Bethel Tech, you providing the platform to share the story, it not only changed her life, it's going to change a lot of people's lives. And so that's what we're about. We're about changing people's lives and doing it in a way that disrupts the norm in higher education. You and I have talked about this. 4-year degrees are now up to about $250,000, and the return on investment's getting lower and lower. So programs like ours, boot camps like Bethel School of Technology, we're kind of like a micro credential, the fraction of the time, fraction of the cost. Get in, get out, get your degree. Our philosophy is get in, get out, get in, get out, get a job, but also change the world, and do it and get the even better outcomes than spending $250,000 in 4 years of your life getting a computer science degree. So that's really the premise of our program. But what we've done, and I'm really excited to announce this on your show, starting in September, we have a new program out that is basically a micro credential of our current micro credentials. So just to reiterate, our program typically is 9 months long. It's $15,000 to $17,000. Great value in terms of what you would get compared to a 4-year degree. This new program, front-end web development micro-credential, it's going to be 18 weeks long, so half the time, and it's going to be $5,000. And this is a highly employable skill. The average starting pay for a front-end developer is anywhere from $75,000 to $90,000 across the US. So we are super stoked for this. It's all online. You do it. We fit it into your schedule, so you don't have to drop everything to meet us. We meet you where you're at.
Now, Ryan, this why you on the show, my brother. I appreciate all the love, but let's get straight to the facts. Did you just say 18 weeks, $5,000? You get the skills that you need that could set you up good to land a job, possibly making 75 to 80 grand. When right
Yeah,
now
absolutely.
say it again.
No, go ahead, man. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm just saying right now we're seeing that forbearance is coming off here soon. We see that people are starting to jump back into paying their student loans, and I've met so many people, Ryan, who've said, "Man, I paid $150,000 for my degree, and I only made $38,000 a year. I paid all this money for a 4-year degree, for a 6-year degree, 4-year bachelor's, another 2 years in their master's program, and they're not even making 60 grand." And I'm not knocking 4-year universities because there are doctors, lawyers, certain careers that need it. But my whole thing is all about the ROI. A $5,000 investment for 18 weeks could really set me up to get a job making 75 grand or higher, which is going to be right around that mid-level of tech. And one thing I've learned, Ron, and correct me if I'm wrong, because this is your space, once you get in, and if you work hard and continue your education with like a Bethel School of Technology or with other programs that your job may offer, you can go from 75 grand to 100, 125 grand within a matter of year or 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, we saw Renika She's making over 150 grand now, and that was 5 months out of graduating Bethel Tech. So the thing that you hit the nail on the head, you just need to get in, and then the sky is the limit. So this program makes you employable to be a front end web developer. So what that means is, whenever you go onto a website or any web application, the things that you interact with, the way that it looks and feels, those are the things that you're going to be working on. So more of the creative component of it. But the beauty of this program is that it feeds into our main full stack software development program. So let's say, I'll just paint a scenario for you. You go through our front end web development, it costs $5,000. Then you get a job making, let's just say $65,000. And then you work for a company that will help you continue your education. Now you continue on with Bethel Tech. You don't have to start from the first class. You're actually starting with class number 5. So you're saving time, and your company's going to help you pay for it. So you're saving money as well. And then that second part of our full program is the back end development, so that you have the full stack credential. This is incredible. This is what we talk about, disrupting higher education and unbundling your higher ed experience to basically tailor it to what is best for you. That's what we're doing here.
And so you said front end development is like front end websites. So it's not really
Mhm.
a bunch of techie stuff, coding stuff. Am I hearing that correct, or am I not hearing
It
that
is.
correct?
I mean, you're focusing on like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, so you are learning to code.
Okay.
But it is everything. You're not doing more of like back-end configuration, user database, things like that. It's all about like what you and I would experience on a website. How you interact with it, which is awesome. I mean, you're going to want this whether if you're a full stack developer or not. We teach this in full stack, our full stack program, which is our flagship program.
Yeah.
And but this part of it is a way to get you what you need to get in the door, to get a high paying, high career opportunity job in tech, and then continue to learn. And then I've shared this on your show before, but after you finish, okay, so we're stair stepping your educational experience. Great leaders, everybody, you got to be a lifelong learner. You never stop learning. So let's paint this scenario. You start with the front end development, 18 weeks long. Get a job, then your company will help you pay, possibly. And there's a lot of companies, AO, you know this, a lot of companies will pay their employees to go back to school. They pay for you to actually finish our full stack program, which is going to be another 18 weeks long. Now, our program in the full stack program it transfers as 27 college credits into a computer science degree. So let's say that you're meeting with your boss and they're saying you're crushing it on the technical side. You're a great asset to our team. You're so good in terms of your character, which is something that we emphasize in the program. We're high skill, high character. We want to promote you. But in order to become a leader within our organization, let's say they want you to have a bachelor's in something, they're going to help you pay for that as well. Our program transfers as 27 college credits. So you see the stair step, front end, full stack, and then 27 credits into a college degree. We're not saying no to the college degree, but we're unbundling it so that it works for you, instead of you being saddled with debt and having to spend all of your time and dropping everything to make it happen.
I mean, it makes no sense to me, y'all. I mean, this just makes absolutely no sense for someone to say no. This is a bad opportunity. If you're looking for a way to experience true financial freedom, you got to make the investment. Let's talk about that investment of $5,000, Ryan. You have different methods of paying for it. Bethel's going to offer the very first method that I really want the majority of my people, all of my people, if possible, to do this. I know me, I don't do debt, but the very first option is you can pay for it cash. Are there any incentives to paying for it out of pocket cash? And if so, do y'all have payment plans or opportunities for them to pay it, or is it in one lump sum?
Great point, AO. You're yes and yes. So cash payment plan, you can do it on a monthly plan. We'll work with you, meet you where you're at on that. And then two, for any cash paying student, we're going to offer a 10% tuition reduction, because this is what we're doing. When we have to work with a private lender, they have a take rate. So we have to give them a percentage of our tuition. And if you don't have to go that route, if you do, that's totally cool. Because this is an investment in your future, and it's an investment in you. But if you don't have to go that route, if you go with our cash payment program, we're actually putting that operational expense back in your pocket. You know, does that make sense? So, yeah,
Yeah.
so that 10% is basically giving you what we would have had to give our private lender we're working with. So, we're just all about you, and we will set up the payment plans so that you can get through this, get in, get out, get a job, and change the world. You know, we're
Yeah.
teaching you high character pieces. You're going to be the best employee in your environment, and we hear this over and over whenever hiring managers hire our students. They say your graduates are this new standard upon which we measure all of our future hires, and we've seen that over and over with your tribe, AO.
Man, I'm loving this, you guys. So listen, to get more information about this, just click the link in today's show notes, anthonyoneil.com/Bethel. You'll have all the information on my webpage there on how you can get into that program. If you are saying, hey, this is my first time hearing about Bethel, this is a great opportunity, but what are some other courses? What are some other materials that they offer? You'll be able to see all their programs on this particular page to where you can learn more how you can get to their full stack program, how you can get into their UI UX design program. And even this is a great program for individuals who may not be able to afford the $15,000 to $17,000 mark. A $5,000 investment with a 10% off, that's $500. So that's $4,500 that you will pay for an experience that could land you $75,000. I'm just sitting here baffled because I'm like, I'm a money guy. So you're telling me if I give you $4,500, I can make $65,000 guaranteed for the next 4, 5, 6, 7 years once I get in. If you put in the work and if you listen to what they're teaching, you do what they're doing, then yes, you're gonna get that. And I think to me that is a great ROI. And I have a problem with certain degrees that you pay $100,000 for and there's no ROI. It just absolutely makes no sense to me to do that. But this makes all the sense. And if you sit here and say this is a horrible idea, that makes no sense to me because I'm like, this is crazy. Y'all, this is crazy, man. If I was not an influencer, a thought leader, building this business, I'm telling you right now, I'll be getting into tech. I'll be like, yo, Brian, I'm coming over to the Bethel School of Technology. I'm going to get this education, bad grammar, but y'all know how I talk, and I'm going to sign up. So listen, check out
You
today's
crush it.
link in the show notes, anthonyoneil.com/Bethel. This starts September 1, so if you're watching this before then, just read up on all the information, and then September 1, sign up. Let's flood them. Let's get education. And then here's what I want to say. For the first, Ryan, for like the first 5 or 10 people that complete the program that's associated to me and my community, I wanna bring them on the show and talk about this new program. Because we know what the other programs are doing, because we've had several of our tribe members who've gone through Bethel School of Technology come on and just have nothing but high reviews and major praise for Bethel School of Technology. But this is new. And so for those of y'all watching, get through the program, then I want you to come back on and give us your honest experience with the program. How did you land a job? How long did it take you? How did you like the program? And I think the more we can help and share testimonies, the more we can help our community. So check that out. And like Ryan said, they do have private lending options. Y'all know me. Ryan knows me. I'm not a huge fan of, actually, I'm not a huge fan. I can say it. That's Ryan. He's my brother. I hate that. But if you do go that route, that's between you and Bethel School of Technology. I am all for how do I get through this debt free? And they have great
Yeah.
options for you to do that.
Yeah. Ayo, let me just say one more thing too. There might be people that are watching right now that are working at a company like a Verizon or an AT&T or a Cigna or a Walmart. Talk to your employer about your tuition reimbursement because this most of the time falls into that category of being able to use tuition reimbursement for a program like this. And most companies they offer about $5,250 a year for you to go back to school. So this would fit within that. If you work for a company that has that type of tuition reimbursement, you could go through this program for free.
Yeah, I love it, man. So companies are paying for this program. That's going to be the title of the show. Companies could pay for your pay raise. Ooh, that's good. Go get this
I love it.
education and come back. Look at here, man. Either you're going to give me a pay raise or I'm about to go over there.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yo, I
It'll
love
be
it, man. Well, Ryan, thank you for jumping on real quick for me to share this good news. Ryan and Bethel School of Technology. I want to say, were they the first? No, Bethel School of Technology was the second. The second brand to partner with me when I stepped out on my own. And I love them tremendously for being with me. Going on now for 2.5 years, Robert.
year and a half. Yeah.
We have impacted. Do you know a rough number about how many total students from our community have come through? I know we've sent,
Hundreds.
thousands of people.
Yeah, that's a lot. So we'll have to get those numbers for you. Maybe on the next episode we'll talk through that. But
Let's
man,
do it.
the story, the testimonies are incredible. We love you, AO. We love your
Yeah.
tribe. I mean, it's just been a game changer, and just yeah, we just love partnering to change lives, and then they're going in and changing other people's lives too. So
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, look, you guys, I'm going to drop Ryan's information below as well. This man is a preaching machine. He preached at the world famous, the world renowned church Bethel, who is the mother of this amazing boot camp. And he also has a book out around technology. So we're going to drop his information so y'all can check that out. But I think Ryan and I both agree we really want you to focus on getting information on this boot camp. But once you get that information, go check him out. Check out his sermon around tech and how God is in tech, and check out his book. All right, y'all. So, hey, this is not a show, so I can't see you on the next show, but I'll see you the next time when I see you. Love y'all. Peace out.